Hello my creative peeps and welcome back to my channel for another video today. My name is Leanne and I'm really excited to share these with you guys. I worked on these all day yesterday so I could bring them to you today. Don't worry, my Etsy journal release is coming in the next few weeks, but these will hopefully hold you over until then. So let me just talk about what they are real quick before you get all excited. As this video is playing right now, they are in my Etsy shop, so if they're not there, that means they're gone, which means you loved them, which means I'll make more. So don't worry. But basically, you know I'm always trying to figure out ways to organize my ephemera better, and especially things that I want to use in my journal, on the go and stuff. Right now I have my things in a plastic baggie, but I thought this would be so much better. So it is a hand sewn pocket. This is a prototype. So there's a little boo-boo here, so this one won't be for sale. I'm going to use this for my pirate journal. But anyway, so it's a hand-sewn pocket. It has a hand-sewn organizer with 6 pockets. It has 2 small ones down here. These 2 here with the flap, so you could actually paper clip the flap closed if you have small things you don't want to fall out. And then 2 big pockets back here. So my idea was that I would stick, like, when I'm layering, I would stick little paper bits that I ripped off to layer with here, so they don't get lost in a big pocket. I'll probably put my photos here, and then bigger laying scraps here. But yeah, really excited. So I thought, why not make some for you guys? And since I'm making pockets for you guys, I said, why not make ephemera packs for you? Because you guys are always asking me how I find the pieces to do my layering, and you like doing nail sauce with me, which is cool. But I thought that it would be a cool way to kind of incorporate just my little essentials for journaling. They're also very similar to the things that I put in my journals when I sell it. So you get the organizer with the clip, and then all kinds of bits inside. Now, all the details and photos of everything in each folder is in the Etsy listing, so go check that out. If you do have any specific questions, go ahead and shoot me a message on Etsy or down in the comments below, and I will answer it for you. But this one here, it's called Vintage Layers. It is full of all kinds of things that I would use to make my layers in my journals, which is why it's called Vintage Layers. But there's tons of authentic vintage in this one. So there is authentic vintage ledger papers in here. There are some map kind of grungy vintage inspired pieces. There is a authentic vintage photo here of this guy, so if people creep you out, this is not the one for you. There's some dictionary pages and there's some music paper and book pages and stuff. This is a authentic vintage envelope from 1947. An authentic vintage flashcard. Some Tim Holtz bits down here, some playing cards, labels here, just shipping tags, all kinds of things. So this one is a really fun one. So that is Vintage Layers. And these, because it is my first run and the sewing isn't as perfect, I mean it's functional and it looks nice, but some of them are a little rough looking. So they are at a discounted price this time, so if you want to snag one for less, you can get one this round. So this one is $22. Then next, let's do this one. This one's fun. This is called Mixed Media Heaven. It is very Jane Davenport and Dilutions heavy. This is Jane Davenport paper that I have backed it with. And then this is designed for the more colorful rainbow mixed media type journaling. You guys know I do that in my regular journal anyway, but I thought it was a cool vibe for it. So this one here has like a Jane Davenport napkin. There's green tissue paper for you to collage with. There's Jane Davenport papers in here. Some inspirational quote, make time for your art. There are Dilutions pieces. So this is a Dilutions sticky back canvas in here for you to use. That's really cool. There's also a Dylusions postcard in here, some of the Dylusions die cuts. I've also included some magazine cutouts. I really love this one of the paintbrushes. There are some colored circle stickers in here for you. More magazine cutouts that I've put in here. Some feather die cuts. There's an acetate letters that spell out the word do. And then there are, this is a swatch piece that I had done that I thought would be fun for you to use. And then this is a mixed media embellishment that I have made myself for you to play with. So yeah, this one is super fun. I have also included here, this is a acetate overlay, which I love to use to put media on and do my smushing technique, the faux watercolor smushing technique that I love. So I thought this would be a good addition in there for you. If you didn't want to use it for the technique, of course you can use it for anything else. But yeah, these are just really fun. This has over 35 pieces in it, as does the one before. I don't remember if I mentioned that. So this one is also $22. This one is called Mixed Media Heaven. And again, all the details are in the Etsy listing, so you can go check that out. Next, we have Spring Fever. So, this is a very spring-inspired one. This is very reminiscent of what I would send to a pen pal swap, kind of. So I have kind of a card. This is what I usually write my pen pal notes on. So there's one of those with a matching envelope for you. There are time cards. There is a vintage ad from my vintage ad printable. All kinds of green papers in here. There's a paper in here from Flow Magazine. I just thought this lady looked like she was ready for spring. So that is in there. There's a cocktail napkin for, you know, your spring margs, because, or pina coladas, or whatever floats your boat. There's a clear pocket in here so that you can stick your photo in there and tip it into your journal. That's a 4x4 pocket. There are tons of playing cards in here, more feather die cuts, of course, word stickers, because I couldn't make layers without word stickers, shipping tags, die cuts, project life cards. There are pockets in here. This awesome, I love this. These strawberries here. So yeah, this one is really fun. This one is called Spring Fever. This one has 30 pieces of ephemera and is $20. And then last but not least, this is Dusty Bloom. So it is another spring inspired one, but it is also vintagey. This one does have a little oopsie with the stitching, so this one is discounted to $20. It has over 35 pieces of ephemera though. We have Authentic Vintage Ledger, another one of those cool acetate pieces with flowers on the edge. There are lots of floral inspired papers in here. One of those photo pockets for you. All kinds of doilies. A fountain pen vintage ad. I can't get it back in. There's this piece of paper. I really like this with all the florals on it. So if you like florals with kind of a vintage twist, this is definitely a pack for you. I really like this. It says, a cup of coffee shared with friends is happiness in a warm, loving cup, and everybody loves coffee, hot or cold. Or at least I do. So there are plenty of floral die cuts in here for you to play with. Word stickers, of course, and more vintage ads. So this, like I said, has over 35 pieces. It does have the little stitching oops. It doesn't interfere with the functionality of it at all. It just doesn't look aesthetically perfect. But you guys know all of my items are handmade and come with their own unique perfections anyway. So, I hope you guys are as excited about these as I am. Please let me know any of your thoughts below. Don't forget to check them out in my Etsy shop. The Etsy shop is linked in the description box for you. You can check out all the details there. And my Etsy release will be coming in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for an update on that. I just wanted to get these guys out to you to hold you over. So I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I will see you for my creative week on Saturday. Bye, guys.